Hi, everyone, and welcome to Beam's Gist, where we talk about everything and anything. My name is Abim Bola. Today's episode promises to be very interesting. Research has shown that there are speculations that this generation has the highest number of divorce cases, and COVID-19 may have added a significant increase to the existing numbers. On today's episode, I have invited a lawyer to shed more light on this. I hope you enjoy it. Welcome to Beam's Gist. I have with me Barrister Bayo Ayo. He's not only my elder brother, but an amazing lawyer. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
You've already said it. My name is Bayo Ayo, and I happen to be your brother. So how it happened, honestly, I don't know. And, we really have to investigate and check why that happened to have been your brother.
Okay.
Anyway, hi everybody. My name is Bayo Ayo, and thank you for tuning in to watch Bimbo's channel, Bim's Gist channel. Bimbo is an amazing person. Sometimes I wish I could just sell her off anyway, but she's good, a good person with a good heart. I don't know how she combines being good with her stress, but a good stress for that matter. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have an amazing time.
I am not going to edit this part out. I am going to leave it so that people will know how you treat me. But you love me.
Hmm?
You love me.
Who? Love, how?
Yes.
What?
No worries.
Hmm?
I'll hold on to that and keep it. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so for those of you that
So
don't
feel free and enjoy yourself. Bask in that glory for a while.
Okay, for those that don't know, can you tell us how long have you been a lawyer?
Been a lawyer for 22 years. Practice in Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
And I practice general law, so commercial and all sorts. So it doesn't sound like I'm breaking the ethics of the profession by marketing or advertising myself. I'll just say that I am a lawyer practicing in Nigeria.
Cool. So, in your years of experience as a lawyer, tell us about the most common cases of divorce. I mean, without breaking any form of client confidentiality.
There are various cases of divorce. There are various divorce cases that one has come across in the course of professional practice. A lot of them, basically, divorce is a case of separation between a man and a woman. That is a husband and a wife. Some as low as 1 year. In fact, we've had a few days old marriage wanting nullification before. I think the highest number of years I've done to be in the region of about 29 years. These guys have been married for 29 years.
Wow.
And for 29 years, they live together only to discover that they are not compatible. And they have irreconcilable differences after 29 years with varying stories coming with each couple. So it's been a sack of different gists, about what causes marriage collapses and why people go into divorce. Some flimsy, some genuine, some silly, but it all comes in the course of the job.
Interesting.
So, what do you want to know exactly about divorce?
Okay, so I have a few questions.
Go right ahead.
Okay, so how do you think some of these cases could have been avoided? I understand that some people just come up with all sorts of silly excuses, but maybe in your experience, how do you think some of this could have been avoided?
90% of such cases could have been avoided if there was communication between the husband and the wife, if there was mutual respect between between both of them, and some level of confidentiality about their marriage, not necessarily involving third parties. And in my own case, what I tell people about third parties is third parties necessarily don't have to be human beings, to be material things. We've had a divorce case where both couple were quarreling over who controls the estate. Both worked and they had a joint savings account, and they invested the savings account into some real properties. And for some reason, there were arguments about who to collect which rent and all of that stuff, and that led to distrust between them. And then after about 22 years of marriage, they thought to themselves that, look, we cannot be marriage partners and be business partners, so we have to choose. So they chose to go their separate ways, which automatically also affected the so-called business. So some have been because of violence, domestic violence. Some have so many stories, different stories. Some are religious inclined. Some are family, issues. That's extended family, and so you have all sorts of reasons. Some don't even have cogent reasons. You sit with the couple and one is telling you, please let me ask him or ask her why this has to happen. And the party is telling you, I don't know, it just has to happen. And you're like, why must it just happen? Something must have gone wrong somewhere. But I've come to the conclusion that most often times these things happen when both of them cannot sit down to talk to each other and actually listen, which boils down to what I term the first condition or term for a successful marriage is communications.
Okay.
So there must be communication, flawless communication between the husband and the wife for them to remain married. That's what some of the things that we've seen in the course of our practice. And the other one, okay, I've mentioned religion. Okay, so a party in the marriage, got indoctrinated into another religion, or into a new religion, or into a new sect, or into some belief that the other party cannot agree to. And so usually that brings a lot of arguments as per when do you have to go to pray, or when do you have to go to do this, and then what happens to the home front. And then some are genuinely for the concern of the children, for instance. Maybe both parties are very busy executives at work, coming home at 10, 11 p.m., 12 a.m. And so can we have an agreement where one of us drops? So the issue is who stops working. And if I stop working, what will I be doing?
Yeah.